Hi, Mr. Morales. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I could hear you okay.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay. So I just want to introduce myself. My name is Brianna Staffel. I'm a counselor in training here with Wellness Counseling. I just wanted to go over a little bit about our clinic policies, things like that, with you today. But first off, I want to ask, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You're doing all right. I'm glad to hear that, and it's nice to finally meet you. I know that we spoke a little bit before over the phone. Um, But yeah, I just want to let you know that this session will be recorded for training purposes as I am under supervision and in training. Our sessions, so normally our sessions are 50 minutes, um, and we have a $25 copay for you from what I'm understanding here. So at the end of our session today, we'll go ahead and send you a form for you to fill out with your credit card information, things like that. Um, and then, you'll just be automatically billed for our next sessions coming up. Um, so something we're going to talk about right now is confidentiality and what that looks like here at our practice. So people come to therapy for all types of reasons, goal setting, maybe working on a certain area in your life, or if you're having a hard time. There's many reasons people come to therapy, and just if there's anything you discuss here, I just want you to know that it's going to be kept private between us and my supervisor. If there's ever anything you would like me to talk about with, say, a doctor or any other third party, we're going to need your consent in writing. Also, I just wanted to let you know there are some limits to confidentiality. If there is a situation where you are at risk to your harming yourself or someone else, if there's any neglect or abuse to an elderly person or minor or any other dependent, those are the kind of things that I would have to report to not only my supervisor but the proper authorities. And those would be a few, instances where your consent does not have to be given. But I just want to let you know that otherwise, our conversations will remain confidential. Um, a couple other things with that is, um, see, I'm saying a lot, so excuse me for that. Just going over here our information. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. If there's a situation where you were being, court mandated to be here, we would only be releasing specific information that we were asked for. And that would also not require your consent as well. But since you're not under those circumstances today, I just wanted to let you know that information just to, so you know. We do have a no-show and cancellation policy. We ask that you give us 24-hour notice before missing an appointment. If there's for some reason an emergency comes up, sickness, we understand that things happen, and it's not always, feasible to make that call. We would like you to understand that there is a three missed appointment policy. So each one would be $150 if you were paying out of pocket. Since you are paying with insurance, that's not going to be an issue, but we do ask that you still call us and let us know, and that way we can, make sure your treatment is not interrupted or anything like that. Is everything making sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay, that's great. Um, but yeah, also, again, with our termination policy, if for some reason you're not happy with the services or working with me, or maybe there's something that's out of my scope of practice, I wanted to make sure that, we are making the best, possible, um, services for you. And so if you need a referral to someone else, or if you, um, maybe have uh, the reason you came to therapy was already met, and you feel that we're at a time where we can end, um, then all of those things would happen at that time, and we can get you you know just moving on for the future. If you have another therapist you'd like to speak with, then we'll get you a referral to that place or person if they're within our practice. We just want to make sure that your needs are met. Um, if there's any emergencies, we want to make sure that you call 911, as we are not a 24/7 type of service here. There's also the National Mental Health Hotline, 1-800-662-HELP. And if anything is not urgent, you can go ahead and give me a call and I will get back to you within one business day. Anything further than that, we can just go ahead and, um, discuss like in our sessions. Okay. Um, but yeah, at this point, if you decide we're a good fit for each other, we can go ahead and talk about what it is that you came for therapy for. And then at the end of our session, we'll go ahead and, make sure to set up our next appointment. And they'll be on a weekly basis from that point. So if you do need to know any other information or have any other questions for me,
No,
no? Okay. All right. Would you like to continue working together?
yeah.
All right, great. I'm glad to hear that. Um, okay. So if I can just get your e-signature on the document that I sent you before this meeting, then we can go ahead and continue with our remaining time in session today. So what brings you to therapy? Tell me a little bit about that.